Hey, what's up guys, Nick here, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I just want to discuss something really awesome that is Halo related that was announced yesterday at Gamescom. If you have no idea what Gamescom is, basically think of it as a slightly smaller version of E3. Basically, game developers go talk about their new games, they reveal new games, it's just kind of like a second E3, like 2 months later. So yesterday during the Gears 5 presentation where they were showing more of the game off, kind of talking about it and just announcing a few little things, a pretty massive surprise came up that actually has me so hyped. I was already gonna get Gears 5, I'm a huge Gears of War fan, I've always been a huge Gears fan, so Gears 5 was already on my radar, but this has kind of cemented it as a game that I'm super stoked for. So yesterday during the presentation, they basically announced that they're gonna have a bit of a Halo Reach tie-in to the game, so there's gonna be some Halo Reach characters playable in Gears 5. So the basic idea of being able to play as a Spartan in Gears has been something I've been thinking about for years. I remember there was rumors a couple years ago that there was maybe a Spartan skin or something coming to a previous Gears game, but that was never true, so now it's actually happening. So there are two characters in Gears 5 we will be able to play as. That is Emil and Kat from Noble Team. So Emil, one of my favorite Spartans of all time. He is such a badass. I think he kind of fits perfectly into Gears of War. And then there's Kat, who isn't one of my favorite Spartans, but at the same time, she is a member of Noble Team, and that is badass in its own way. So Emil and Kat are the two playable Spartans in Gears 5. So even though playing as Kat and Emil in Gears 5 is going to be amazing, the best part for me is they actually got the original voice actors to come back to reprise their roles once again. It must be kind of weird coming back nearly 10 years later to reprise a role that you thought you would never have to revisit. So the voice actors of Kat and Emil are coming back to do lines in Gears 5, which I think is absolutely amazing. But this goes deeper as just like a cosmetic look to put on a generic character. These are real characters that you can play as in Horde mode, in multiplayer, so you can really get a real authentic Halo experience in Gears now. But they also have their own special abilities that are themed from Halo Reach, which I absolutely love. So Kat has a decoy ability like the one from Halo Reach, where she basically sends out a copy of herself to confuse enemies to make them shoot at that, and then obviously Kat can jump out and take them down as they are confused. And then Emil has a drop shield ability, so he can basically drop a shield in the middle of battle to protect himself. So just like Halo Reach, these two abilities are making a return in Gears, which I just love so much. So I think mixing these two games together is absolutely amazing. Having Halo Reach and Gears mixed into one in some small way, I'm a huge fan of this, and I want to see more of this in the future with other games. But on top of all of that, not only do they have the Spartans and the abilities, they also have some cosmetic items to go along with it. There's going to be banners, there's going to be weapon skins, they're all Noble Team themed, so you're really going to be able to go all full Noble Team whenever playing Gears 5. So if you're a fan of Halo and a fan of Gears, you're going to have to try and get this. But how do you actually get this? I'm going to fill you in. So basically all you have to do is get the Ultimate Edition of the game, or have Game Pass Ultimate and just download it from there. If you have either of those, you will get this free kind of DLC, I guess. So Gears of War and Halo Reach is a collab that I never knew that I needed, but this September, whenever Gears 5 comes out, you already know I'll be covering it, I'll be playing it, I'll make sure to bring lots of gameplay to you guys. If you don't get a chance to pick up Emil and Kat yourself, I cannot wait to play it. Just to close out the video, I have a list here of other games that Halo has appeared in over the years. Maybe some of you have heard of all these, maybe some of you have no idea that Halo ever existed in some of these games, and you might want to check it out after, but some of them are very interesting. So to start off this list of other games that involve Halo in some way, we have Guitar Hero 3. Way back whenever this game came out, I always sucked at Guitar Hero, but one of my favorite things about it was that you could play the Halo theme. Shredding your little plastic guitar to the Halo theme is something that I will never forget. It was so awesome whenever I noticed that you could do this way back in the day. So if any of you got to experience this yourself, hopefully you played it better than I did, because I just straight up sucked at that game. I really hope they come out with a new Guitar Hero game someday. I would absolutely love that. So moving on from Guitar Hero, we have Fable, which is one of my favorite series of all time. So having something Halo related in Fable makes me very happy. In Fable 2, you can get an outfit called Hal's Outfit, which is kind of like Halo, but not quite there. It's just missing that one letter. On top of that, you can get a sword and a rifle that were themed after Halo, and you can also receive the Master Chief title if you bought the limited edition of Fable 2. Moving on from Fable 2, we have Dead or Alive 4, which is a fighting game, and within this game, you could actually have a Spartan as one of your choosable characters. This was Spartan 458, or Nicole. I don't know if Nicole appears anywhere else in the Halo lore, or if it was just for Dead or Alive 4, but even so, having a Spartan in a fighting fighting game is something I will forever get behind. Please put Master Chief in Super Smash. I would really appreciate it. This one is probably my favorite inclusion of Halo in any other game ever, and this is Killer Instinct, where you could play as the Arbiter as one of the fighting characters. The Arbiter is one of my favorite characters of all time in the Halo series, but having him usable in Killer Instinct was just so sick. The Arbiter is a badass, so having him and his sword usable in a fighting game is something I could watch all day long. I absolutely love this. So moving on from the Arbiter and Killer Instinct, we have Forza Horizon 4, which involves a fully Halo themed race within it. Whenever I saw this, I lost my mind. You drive a Warthog through a bit of a Halo themed race in Forza Horizon 4. It has Halo music in the background, there's a big Halo ring, there's pelicans and banshees flying everywhere, there's other Warthogs that join the escape. It is basically a Halo fan's racing dream. So if you've never experienced this, download Forza Horizon 4 and check it out for yourself. I actually do have a video of this on my channel, which I'll link down below. Make sure you go have a look. Moving on from that though, we have something really wacky, but it kind of shows why I love Halo so much, because no matter where you put it, it will make it infinitely more awesome. In Sea of Thieves, there is a fully themed Halo ship set that you can get, where it basically outfits your ship with Halo themed things. The sails on your ship get UNSC flags on them. The little like model at the front of the ship turns into a Spartan. Everything about the ship just gets a total rework and looks like it belongs in the Halo universe in some way. So if you're into Sea of Thieves or you've never played it before and you want some kind of reason to download it, download the game right now, play between the 20th and the 24th, and you get this full Halo set completely for free. Now this next one is one that I've never got to play for myself, but if you play Bomberman R, you get to play as the Master Chief within the game. It's really cute. It's Master Chief in a way that we've never got to see him before. He's so small, he's tiny, he's adorable, but he's still our chief, so he could probably destroy everything else, no problem whatsoever. So next up we have another kind of racing game, but not really. This is Rocket League, and one of the playable vehicles in the game is the beloved Warthog. They like to kind of shove the Warthog wherever else they can. It's probably the most iconic vehicle in Halo, so I totally understand. But Rocket League, you can use a Warthog as a drivable vehicle to kind of score goals against the other team. So I have never really been the biggest fan of Rocket League, but if I was, I would for sure use the Warthog because, well, it's Halo, so of course I would use that. Now, a random little game that some of you guys have maybe never played is called iDarb. It's a fun game that I kind of play every so often, not that much, but I've played it a few times before. But Halo, of course, has made its way into this game. You just get to play as a couple of the iconic characters from the Halo universe, like Chief, or different colored Spartans, or even Halsey has made her way in there. So if any of you have never tried iDarb out, make sure you go and try it. There is some Halo in there for you to enjoy. Now to finish off this list, of course, we have Minecraft. I made a video on this not that long ago, probably about a month ago, showing off the Halo world in Minecraft. It is absolutely incredible. It's basically just the first mission from Halo Combat Evolved remade in Minecraft for you to go and explore and basically do whatever, but it also has some other absolutely fantastic creations from other places in Halo. So if you've never checked it out, make sure you do. It is absolutely beautiful. But that's going to finish off my list of other games that Halo has appeared in. If I've missed any, please make sure you drop a comment down below and let me know what I missed so I can go and check them out. I could probably go ahead and make one of these videos on movies where Halo has appeared. So if you want me to put together a video of where Halo has appeared in movies, let me know by dropping a like on the video and subscribing if you're brand new. I would really appreciate it. I'm so excited to play Gears 5 with Kat and Mio in it. So if you guys are excited, let me know down below. I would really appreciate it. But thanks for watching. Love you all, and I'll see you in the next video.